Alright guys, hello, welcome back to the next episode of our Madden NFL 25 Career Mode Week 15 here against the Miami Dolphins. We're going to be playing at their stadium. So as we've done before, we're going to go ahead and call it out by a star player, personal workout. We're going to go ahead and skip the quests, and then we're going to take a look at the playoff picture and then get to the game. So let's get to it. Jalen Ramsey, secondary. Alright. So, shallow plays, quick plays, cornerback, yeah. X Factor the entire game. Oh boy. Alright, here's the playoff picture. We're still sitting in the third seat. Dallas improving to this, well, they know they lost out to the sixth seat, so that puts them against us yet again. Commanders moving down to the seventh seat, putting them against the 49ers. 49ers move up to the second seat. Unless I think we were. Oh no. Well, we are improving. The Jets, Browns, Jaguars, Bengals, Baltimore, Texans for the East Coast or the AFC. LA Rams, Lions, Dallas, us, Commanders, 49ers, and Eagles for the NFC. All right, let's get to our game here against the Miami Dolphins. All right, doesn't look like any commentary for the start of this game. That is fine. Just a little quick shot of us.
So the Saints ready to go to work on offense.
3 passing touchdowns for game day quests.
The first points of this game
and 6th rushing touchdown. We are 8-5. Miami's 4-9. They're not in the playoff picture. Blood H wheel. The shadow's gonna be a pain for us here.
Out of the gun, they'll throw to get
outside
things going.
Caught. First down.
Chris Olave. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
All right.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Right,
another 10-yard catch.
He's got it again. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
Go for a run this time.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
All right, that's fine.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Notable inactives. Lattimore. I didn't get to see the rest of the names. That's fine.
We'll try again.
All right.
It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
I'm trying to fight for those yards, man. 14 yards, all right.
Inside the 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
He had time.
Left side there, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended
That's
receiver.
fine. We're
and
fine.
That will lead to a 2nd down. A give.
All right, there we go.
Kamara. And the defense
Gain of 2.
to meet him.
Come on,
They'll hold
man.
him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
Dig goes. Mountain dig goes. Looking for Shaheed here. If I can.
Back to throw.
Dude!
And that is incomplete.
Oh my God.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway.
Saints offense and their quarterback.
All right, our guys got a field goal. Number 3 in rushing yards for
He's
QB.
used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by
Looking to
design.
improve that
As you
this
check
game.
out the league leaders in quarterback rushing
See what we
yards.
can do for running yards here in this quarter, or in this drive.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Between the defenders,
Now,
4
after the play,
yards.
he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. And
All right.
as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 6.
All right.
He'll look to throw. He'll take off again.
First down. All right. We'll take that.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll complete that to
Nice.
his
First down.
fullback.
Extra yards.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
We're not
Stack
real
out.
accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
He keeps it himself.
I stiff-armed him, dude.
Well, let's
Come
give credit here
on.
to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed.
All right.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1.
Nice caught. First down.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Good plays here. Good progress.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Taking off. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
More of the same right here, and you can see the numbers. They're really starting to pile up for
Get
the
that
quarterback,
6th career
especially
touch,
on the
or
ground here in the
6th
first
season
half, Mike,
touchdown
and
for us.
when he takes off running, you can feel everyone kind of hold their breath, both
He's
in
gonna
terms
watch
of
the
him being
blitz.
electrifying, but also the fact that they want to make sure he's not taking any unnecessary shots.
Okay, I saw that
Pressure,
coming.
and down he goes. They've
That's
got him
fine.
back at the 10. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw.
Come
Pressure
on.
gets there again, and again
All right.
he goes down.
Red zone up. I'm passing
Back-to-back
this time.
sacks back him up. What's going to happen now on 3rd and goal? That is caught.
Thank you.
And he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The Saints offense and their quarterback.
All
head
right,
out for
really
their next
glad that we
possession.
could recover that
He's
drive.
had things all his way in the first half. Those
Just hit
numbers
3,000
are sensational.
passing yards, I
Looks to
believe
add to
that
him with
was.
another drive here.
Mountain Light corner will probably try and follow Kamara.
Shaheed in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to tuck it and go.
Okay.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
I saw that coming.
Gets home and he goes
That's fine.
down.
If there's any
Verticals.
silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that
Kamara,
at least this
pass
sack
block.
occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw
Go for
themselves out
Johnson
of this
here.
hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense
Easy
doesn't show any
passing
signs of
inside for a
slowing
first
down.
down.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a
Double
guy
corner.
like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
Dude.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. That's to the sideline.
1st and 10, nice. Caught.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Quick throw here.
Nice first down.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up second down.
Dude.
Pressure all over him. He goes down again.
That's ridiculous.
That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
Come on, man.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Nice.
That is going to be
same play as before.
In. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer.
The Saints offense.
All right, we're still ahead by 10 points.
Ready to go.
Need a 3rd passing
Their
touchdown.
Lead is 10. They go back to work.
3rd passing touchdown for the game. Try and hit Olave here.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Okay. I should have hit a bullet.
Incomplete.
I didn't hit a bullet there.
Very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I have my X factor though. Don't take sacks, all right.
Shaheed in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
Nice first down.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be
Another
marked
Dolphin
down up
hurt.
around the 33. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance
1:13
to
left
look
in
him
the
over during the
second.
break. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Shaheed in motion. On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw.
Nice.
His
2nd and
pass
4.
Taken in by Shaheed.
Gain.
They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. Back to the air one more time.
Oh no, air ball. Okay.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I'll take that.
Coverage was
I
good
would take that.
time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Come on, sideline. We need a sideline. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Laying out, and he made the catch.
Nice.
What a play. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
Olave. All right. Okay, he dropped it.
And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
All right, they're going to take it.
A rare miss for a quarterback
Ahead
that
by
we've
10.
seen really come out on fire throughout this entire...
All right. I'm still trying to get that rushing touchdown. If we can get a rushing touchdown, that would be great.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll run it. And that's going to be
they go forward. Dude, I tried to juke.
We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Wouldn't let me juke the ball. That's so stupid. I was trying to juke, not throw it. Oh, that's so fucked.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10.
Mother.
And he's gonna have to eat this one as down he goes.
Fuck you guys.
Surrendering their 6th sack of the game.
This is
I looked
so
down on the sideline,
irritating.
Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully,
Oh my God,
this unit has
really?
been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one.
All right, 24-7. Drain the clock, 10 plus rushing yards. Still looking for that 3rd passing touchdown. Still looking for that 6th rushing touchdown.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Oh my God.
Trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. Here's Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard.
Come
That's it.
on, man.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw.
I threw it to the wrong
Deep
guy.
For Olave. That one is batted away.
Oh.
Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living in the...
All right, we're still ahead, 24-10. 105 left in the 3rd quarter.
And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line.
Try this again, shallow cross. We have some running room here.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Off he goes.
All right.
Good job
There we go.
breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most
8
importantly,
rushes,
a first
72
down.
yards.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
There he
Go,
goes
go,
again.
go.
And he's
Nice,
out of
107
bounds, but
yards.
not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
There we go.
That escape ability on display. As you can see, the rushing total now over 100 yards from the quarterback position.
All right, let's go again.
1st and 10. Back back to throw. He'll run again.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Really?
Incomplete.
I'm still in the pocket, so
of this third quarter.
I can't tuck the ball.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. I can't tuck the ball when I'm in the pocket.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. And he can't get away.
Man.
Down he goes back to 16.
God damn it. All right, defense really saving our ass here. 5:15 left in the 4th quarter. We're ahead by 10 points. We are not having a good game here on offense. Let's get this ball down the field.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw left side.
First
taken
down.
in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Pass interference.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Dude.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of
I
his
saw
passes, Mike, you
that.
have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Another lineman hurt.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Come on, man. Olave.
Throwing now on 1st and 10.
Caught.
Left side into the hands of Olave. And they bring him down, but not
Thank
until
you.
they get inside the 30-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
Open,
Now
open,
he'll run.
open, open.
What a
Oh,
great
so close.
gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
And that was a big hit, too.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
He'll look to throw.
Come
It's a nice job
on.
here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping
I
the
don't
pass
want to play
that
the
you lose
ball
sight of
like
the quarterback
that.
when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up 2nd and goal.
Now, faking the give. That one only good for a gain of 1
Really?
to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Come on.
And he's
Oh,
so close
I'm
to
so
breaking
mad.
the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now
I'm
it's
so
4th
pissed
down.
off.
You could tell that this defense was
Ugh.
ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback
We're
a
fine.
chance
We're
both
good
through
for
the
now.
air and on the ground
Okay.
with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line
Okay.
to force 4th down.
Who wants it more here? 4th and
Do we
goal
take the 2-minute
from the
warning?
1.
No.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Touchdown.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, New Orleans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
All right, 34-24, 16 seconds to go. We're gonna go for a run play just to see if we can boost our numbers here. What? What's going on here? What was that? I have no idea what that was.
They'll drop to throw. He runs with it. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Give me some running yards here.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Okay, that's game. All right. Another win against the Miami Dolphins.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row.
Oh, okay.
As they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL.
All right. Hopefully our playoff chances are increasing after that win. Offense didn't really do too great of a game, but we did get 3 touchdowns, 216 yards passing, 58% completion. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one.